Hey y'all, I just needed to turn on this camera because a day was just had and it's only 3 o'clock. Like, it's only 3 and I don't want to talk about it, but I'm about to. First things first though, let me show you guys my new board. So cute! It's a little toad on it. It's a 7.25. I don't know much about skateboards, but let's get into it. I had work today. I went in at 9:30 a.m. It doesn't really matter what time I went in. My day didn't really start till I went to go get this skateboard. I didn't know I was gonna get a skateboard today till I had 5 extra minutes on my 10-minute break, and a 10-minute break is nothing, okay? 10 minutes, it's only enough time to collect your thoughts, all right? And so with this extra 5 minutes, I have so much more time to venture around the mall. And I've been saying this in a lot of my videos, I've been feeling extra super lonely lately. I don't know what it is. So I like to walk around just, by the chance that maybe I'll be stopped by someone, or I'll see someone who just looks like my genre of person, and we'll be best friends somehow. Somehow the details will work themselves out. We will find each other. But anyways, I avoid Zoomies for this reason. I don't like Zoomies. I don't like people who shop at Zoomies. It's just, that store is it's a lot. It's a lot. I hate that store. So I walk into Old Navy, that's my kind of people. I do a little lap in there. I don't see any of my people in there though, so I leave. And as I'm passing Zoomies, I just think, you know what? Why the heck not? Let's just look. Maybe I'll get some clothes. Immediately, the first thing I notice is that I won't be buying any clothes from this store. Things are so expensive in there. Like $56 for a shirt. That's disgusting. Honestly, in this economy, how dare you? Honestly, that store is evil, okay? And I just hope you're realizing this. But anyways, I'm walking around and I start looking at the decks. And the guy who works there, he comes up to me. It's like asking me if I'm looking for anything. Hey, sorry, it's my dog. I let him in because he was outside at first. I'm not to let him back outside. But as you can see, it's very sunny. It's very hot. Oh my God, there's a bug on the thing right here, and it's giving me PTSD that we'll have to get into later. Okay, we'll trauma dump in a second. So yeah, he's asking me questions. I'm just like, hey, I'm here to get a new board. I had an old one, and I think someone just threw it out or something. I want a new one now, but I'm trying to downsize. I didn't know the exact measurements of my old one. So I'm just gonna tell him, yeah, my old one was like this. I kind of want one that's like, a little bit smaller. So he's helped me pick one out or whatever. He's actually very nice, considering I don't know much about like the technical stuff about skateboards or like what's best. I'm more so the type of just like whoosh whoosh, you know what I mean? Like, that's me. So this is happening. I get my little board, and the guy was very nice. That wasn't a bad experience. Now, here's where it really starts. I start making my way back into work. I'm already running a little late because of this purchase here. I didn't really know I was going to be spending that much time in Zoomies. Now, I know that there's a certain way you're supposed to hold a skateboard when you're in the mall. Like they say, like, what do they call them? Mall skaters? They hold them like this, right? I think. But I don't give a fuck. So I was holding it like this. Maybe like this. Either or. Just know it was at my side. I don't know if that's the wrong way. I don't care. I don't care much. So I'm walking, I'm holding it. There's some slow walkers in front of me, and I'm like, excuse me. I do a little spin. I go around them. And one of them is just like, why don't you just use your board? Like, use your board. And I'm like, no, I just bought this thing. The ground is slippery. It looks like they just mopped or something. And they're like, no, use your board, use your board, use your board. Y'all. You should never, ever give in to peer pressure. You know? You should never, ever give in to that desire, that need to be a people pleaser. And this is exactly why I'm gonna tell you. You know, they're over here, you know, like low-key hyping me up as I'm walking. And my store is right there. I can see it. And I'm thinking, you know what? I am late already. This would get me there faster. They're telling me it's gonna get me there faster. Why not? So I placed it on the ground. I put one foot, my left foot, I think, yes. I put my left foot in the front, right foot on the back. I push off. Ooh, baby, we can't be together. Never. Boom! Immediately my head hit the ground. Bow. It was so humiliating. Because when I tell you, I'm telling you straight up, like, I landed straight on my back. And then I proceeded to just not get up. I just didn't move until one of the guys who was like trying to get me to like skate comes up to me and like helps me up, because I was not about to get up. Definitely not. And then I'm like, oh my god, my board. And a random man in like military uniform comes up to me, he hands it to me. He wasn't even a part of this. The skateboard chose him. That's really profound. So yeah, I start walking back to work with these guys here who are now like, you know, asking if I'm okay, and I'm like, no, actually I'm not. I think this is all your fault, actually, you know. So yeah, I go back into work. You know, it was sunshine and rainbows from there. It wasn't really that bad. Actually, I get off a little early, and so I kind of just sit down, you know. I also bought some new clothes before I left, because I work at a clothing store in Windsor, and a bunch of new clothes went on sale, and they were all $10. So I got some new clothes. Maybe I'll show them to you. Hold on, I'll be right back. I'm back. For starters, what I have on is one of the things I bought today. My cute little shirt. I used to have a shirt like this from Brandy Melville, but it was like a light blue, and like I lost it. I'm pretty sure I left it at a hotel, and like items you leave in hotels, just, it hurts. Like, where is it now? Who knows? But anyways, I got these shorts as well. $10 for both. I got this dress. What size did I get? I got a large. No wonder it didn't fit the way I wanted it to. Because I was gonna say, like, low-key, it's not as flattering as it looks, you guys. It's very pretty, but it didn't fit me right. It's because I grabbed the wrong size, and I do this every time, guys. Eyesight is so precious. Vision is it's such a blessing. Please use it to its full ability, please. I'm gonna give this dress to my sister. But yeah, it's super cute still. I also got this greenish yellowish shirt. It's like a pickle color. I tried it on already. Honestly, it makes the girls look great, and it's just very pretty. This color looks very good on me, I'm gonna be real. But yeah, that one's cute. And then last but not least, I got a little tube top. They have nicer things at my store, but these were all on sale, and I got them. Little dice on the front. Very cute to me. Sorry for the little intermission. Anyways, I do my shopping. I take myself outside. I sit on a bench and I wait for my stepdad, who is my ride. As I'm waiting, you know, I was really afraid of bumping into those people who caused me to fall. I'm skipping a part of my story. While I was working, towards the end of my shift, I guess, one of the guys previously had came back in. It wasn't the cute one. And he asked for my Instagram and I gave it to him. So that is fun. We'll see where that goes. Yeah, I'm sitting on this bench, you know, and I just started a conversation with the nice lady who tells me that her daughter is like a dentist and she's looking for like students or whatever. And like, I don't know. The whole point is, I could be getting some nice new braces soon. So that's nice.
This is where I failed to mention that while I was sitting on the bench, a entire huge beetle just fell onto my shirt. Literally just fell onto my shirt. And I'm like, what the freak? I try to swat it off me. It falls onto my lap. And I'm trying to get it off of me. It was so much work. And eventually ended up flying away. And someone saw. Yeah.
But after that, there was this cool red-haired girl. I took note of her when she walked in because I was like, oh, she's in a uniform. Maybe she works here. And she had like an apron. But I was like, where are the people in this mall wearing aprons? Because my mall is very ghetto. We have a Chinese restaurant and a Japanese restaurant right next to each other in the food court. And they actually have beef. Like, I thought it was something they did for marketing or sales. But no, they genuinely hate each other. Like, if you go to one of them, they'll be like, yo, this orange chicken, it, honestly, their orange chicken does not hold a candle to this orange chicken. Or, I just got a Sprite once, and he was like, honestly, we keep ours nice and refrigerated, sanitary. Ours is more cold. And I'm like, oh, yeah, okay. But this is like genuine beef. One day, they actually started physically fighting and throwing pots and pans at each other. That's how much they hate each other. This is real. Okay? I just want you to know that. But anyways, yeah. She went in, but she came back out and sat down. And I'm not sure who started the conversation, but we started a little combo. She asked me about my skateboard, and honestly, like, of course I had to tell her the like humiliating story of how I fell in the middle of basically Times Square, in the middle of the mall. Because when I tell you, it was like in the middle. Like, it wasn't even just like, this is just a hallway. My mall is basically just one long hallway. But like, I'm telling you, I was basically in the middle of it. I was in the middle of the mall. You just gotta believe me. It's horrible. It's really awful that it happened this way. But I started a conversation with this girl, and you know, we're talking. It's nice. She's nice. And she asked me for my age, and I'm like, I'm 18. And she's like, oh my god, me too. And I'm like, oh my god, should we be besties? And she's like, oh my god, yes. So I made a friend today. We exchanged numbers, and now from here it's only plotting, you know, like, we've got her wrapped around our finger. Yeah, very creepy way to describe a new friend, but I'm very happy. I have to take my brother to like daycare. So on the way there, I saw like a tattoo and piercing place, and I've been wanting to get like a side labre piercing moment. So I'm like, can you pull over here? I just want to look and see what's going on. So I go inside and I see, like, I ask how much would it cost first of all, and then I asked if they take walk-ins, and they said they do, but their piercer wasn't there. I hate when people aren't about their bag for real, but whatever. Other than that, yeah, I mean, I guess that was pretty much it. I mean, they told me I couldn't get my piercing. I did the walk of shame on out, but I said, you know, I'd probably be back. I took a few cards, like business cards, to see, like, also the work from the tattoo artist in there, because I haven't had my first tattoo yet. This is still virgin skin, okay? And I'm trying to think what would be the perfect first tattoo. That's not too big. I really want to get a tattoo right here that says finisher. But I feel like that's too bold for a first tattoo. So it can wait. It can wait. Plus, I also want my first tattoo to be something I can show my parents. So, yeah, I'm home. We're chilling. I don't know. I'm about to find something to do. Yeah, I really had to talk about that because that really fucked me up. Let this be a lesson. Like, just peer pressure is never good. Okay? It's never good. Save yourself. Thanks for watching.